If you're watching on the replay, put hashtag replay, just so I know you're watching. You can give a reaction, so give a like, and that way I know you've been watching on the replay as well. So should we get started then? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Let's hopefully get a good connection tonight. So I've put you on the windowsill, so you can get a view of me preparing the food, so you know exactly what ingredients you're going to need. Now, this dish, you can actually use it with asparagus. So if you've got asparagus, use asparagus. Okay, but instead I'm going to be using extra fine green beans. So I don't know what the quick picture quality is like. It's saying poor at the moment, so I'm just going to slightly move it. But it did take me a while to get on to that tonight. I actually was ready about 10 minutes ago, but I couldn't get the go live button to appear. It kept saying preparing for ages. I switched my phone off 3 times before it worked. So don't know what's going on there. So hopefully we'll have a good connection. That's what we're going to be making tonight. The only thing is I don't have microwavable brown rice. So instead I'm going to use just normal basmati rice. Actually, I could use this instead, because I've got loads of different types of rice. I used all my jasmine rice. I've got basmati rice, but you need to put that through water. So instead, this needs to actually go into, we're going to use a long grain rice tonight. You want 75 grams per portion. So, hey Melanie, how are you doing? Charlie's back from the vets, very, very groggy. Oh, is he? Oh, hopefully he's feeling better. I missed your broadcast last night. I was going to watch it. And I've completely forgotten to watch it, so I will get round to it later. Yeah, welcome to the broadcast, Melanie. Welcome, everybody. So we're doing this one, miso cod. So this is a SimplyCook recipe. If you don't know what SimplyCook is a subscription service, and they send you choose recipes that you want to cook, and they send you the recipe card, and then you use these flavor pots and pop the ingredients together, and you have a really nice meal. It is that simple. So if you want to get 4 of these boxes for free with free delivery, there's a link in my bio. So go and check that out. Loads of other links on there as well. I should say, you can't see my face as I'm talking. I just hope this. Hopefully, I've got a good connection. That's all I want. So, thank you, Melanie, for the. Is that a high five award? Yes, high five. Hey, Dean, how are you doing? So let's get started then. So we're going to use long grain rice. I'm going to pop some. I've got a kettle. I use a kettle for boiling water, which helps. It means you're not having to simmer and boil water. I don't do it with eggs, but I do it with rice and other things. So now I don't think I've been on, have I, since Saturday when I was we were cooking, doing chocolate Saturday, which was a great day, wasn't it? It was a great day. I've still got some brownies left. I'll just show you. These are what I made on Saturday. I finished the mousse. The mousse was delicious. So here's some of the brownies. Just check it. So a few little brownies on there, because I don't think you all got to see them properly. Now, we've also filled up for next month. We have 1 spot available, and it's the last spot at 11 o'clock. So anyone Eastern time, or watching Australia or New Zealand or Asia who would like to, or even the west coast of America wants to come live, there's 11 p.m. Eastern time slot available. And then if that fills up and I get more interest, we shall do a second day. So 14th of August is going to be Hap's Fruit and Veg Day. So we're all going to cook a meal or a dish which has got fruit and vegetables in, or mix, or whichever you want to do, or plant-based. That's entirely your choice. And then we might even get further interest for the 15th of August. But you'll be on your own on the 15th. So I possibly could come on at least for about half an hour or so. But yeah, we might be doing it over 2 days. So if you know anyone that's interested, wants to come live, we'll do the Sunday as well. But I just need to hear back from a few people first. So I want at least another 5 broadcasters for the Sunday at least, or just come live anyway. You don't have to. You can come live at all, any time during the weekend and just come, but you just won't be on a schedule. But we'll see. We'll get there eventually. So they're the brownies. Okay, we're boiling the water. Let's get this open. So this is what they send you. Miso cod. I love opening boxes, especially when it's food. So we open up the box. see what's in here. So now this is for asparagus, I think. It's more for the asparagus, the seasoning. But we've got in here, we've got some Shiro Miso paste. So we've got some Shiro Miso paste. We've got some soy and honey sauce. So soy and honey sauce. And then we've got some yasai seasoning. So we've got some yasai seasoning, which I think that's going to be used for the asparagus. But we're going to try it with some. You can use sugar snap peas actually, or mangtoot. Mangtoot. You know, I can never say that word. So, and then we've got our cod loins. Just get rid of that water. So we've got some 2 pieces of nice cod. Okay, and then we've got some spring onions, and then finally the beans. So let's get the rice on first. Okay, let's get the rice on first so it starts to boil. It's already boiling in my kettle. Hey Pete, how are you doing? So I used the hashtag #HatsComfortFood, but I didn't know anything about it until Alexis told me this morning. So we're just going to put some water in this saucepan. I'm going to put the rice in and get this boiling. Because even though rice doesn't take long to cook, it's one of the things I always leave till the end. And I'm there, I've cooked all my nice food, and then there's the rice. And I'm thinking, I wish I cooked it earlier, so I always do the rice first, just to make sure it's fully, everything, you know, it's the last thing. And then I can leave it on the side and then just have it when I want it. So normally I would weigh it out. So you want about 75 grams per portion. Shall we weigh it out? Let's weigh it out, because this is the problem I used to have, was I used to just put stuff into the saucepan and not weigh everything out. So let's weigh it out properly. So 75 grams of rice per person, okay? So 150 grams. Let's get this on. Oh, my, what's going on there? 1 minute. Oh no, I'm going to get rice everywhere now. No. This is comfort food, definitely, but not when my my scale's not giving me the correct measurements. 1 second. This is a disaster. This has never happened before. Right, let's just grab another plate. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Even better. So, we've got 25 grams there. Whoops. I need 150 grams. Let me know in the chat if you like rice. 150 I need. A little bit more. There we go. So this rice I'm using here, this is long grain easy cook rice. So let's pop that in the saucepan, hot boiling water, in it goes, and then we can get rid of these scales. Okay, can you all hear me, everyone? Not seen any comments. Taking a lot of noise today. Let's pop this over there so it starts to boil. So what we're going to do first then is we're going to mix in some Shiro Miso paste with the soy and honey sauce in a small bowl. So let's get a small bowl. So as I say, these come already in the box. Shiro Miso paste. Yep. So we're gonna mix these two together. Okay. So let's mix these two together in a small bowl. I've lost my teaspoons. There we go. And then what we're going to do is put the grill on a medium high and put the cod fillets onto a lined baking tray. Okay, it's interesting. Grill the cod for 8 minutes. Okay, so it's going to be slightly different. So let's put this in a small bowl. Hope they can see this. So I guess these pots are ideal for just the recipe that you're making, so you don't have to go and buy a big bottle of the stuff, which I'm sure they might start selling one day. You never know. Never made this before, Nodine. Never made this one. Sam says, "What's up, Aiden? What's up?" Do you know, I've not heard that expression since. Was it Scream? Not Scream. Scary Movie. Do you remember the Scary Movie? And he used to go, "What's up?" Do you remember? So we're going to mix these two together. So it's soy, honey, and shiro miso paste. Let's get all that out. So we mix all this together in a small bowl. Oh my gosh, this smells good. So this is what's going to make the the miso cod. Okay. So so we mix them in a small bowl, which we've done. Let's mix all that in, and you'll see that. Never done this before, Dina. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just follow the recipe and hope for the best. That's the thing. Because you can buy cod, you can buy fish, but it's doesn't have a lot of flavour, does it, cod? So you have to mix it with a lot of flavours, to be able to get the best out of it. So little tip, it says, if you have time and want to make brown rice from scratch, make sure you do this first and give it 10 to 15 minutes of time to cook before you get started with the fish, to help get everything ready at the same time. So now we're going to put the grill on to medium high and put the cod fillets onto a lined baking tray, skin side down. So I'm guessing I need to use the oven. Spread 1 tablespoon of the miso mixture onto each fillet to create a thin coating. Okay, so I've got a grill. I do have a grill. I'm going to have to move my tray. This might take a while. Actually, I've got a better. 1 second. These are not the best trays I have. Sometimes they need a little bit of a clean, which I don't always, because they're in the oven. It's one thing I always forget to do. And you might be thinking, not very nice. Just, it's always the ones at the bottom. And I don't have a lot of space in this kitchen. So, let me put the recipe card there a second. So let's follow the instructions, because if not, it will... So put the grill onto a medium high and put the cod fillets onto a lined baking tray. So I'm guessing I'm going to need some foil. So I'm going to put some foil onto this. Normally when I'm cooking, as you know, I can follow a recipe, but when I'm doing something completely different and new, I just am not in the same space. So I'm just following the recipe, everyone. Oh, look at these guys! Just look at these. Oh, you ever had these biscuits before? Butter biscuits, crunchy biscuit top with creamy milk chocolate. Might have one of them later. So we're going to put these on a tray. I am indeed, Dina. Yes, I am. Did you see the video I sent you? Did you watch the video? Where it goes right down to the harbour, and you could see all the shops and some of the pubs and the cafes and the beach. That, if you watch it till the end, that is the best beach. And that, the bar, I don't know if you saw it at the end. Watch the end part just before. That's where we go. I would have a drink there, and it's just a nice, relaxing atmosphere. So we're going to take the cod. So put the grill onto medium high heat and put the cod fillets onto a lined baking tray. Yeah, so lined baking tray. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. If you follow him, he's a very good broadcaster. He doesn't do live streams. He'll do a video and he'll post it onto YouTube. And there's so many places there. So I highly recommend go and follow him. Gimbal Walk on YouTube. And maybe one day, if you all put a comment on one of his videos and say, I'm watching your videos, found out about you from Haps. And he might think, oh, I'm going to go on to Haps. And you never know, he might one day do a broadcast. I was thinking of playing his video actually on Haps, but I don't know what the copyright is regarding that. Probably not best to do that. If he knew I was going to do it and had permission, then that would be okay. But it'd be better for him to do it, wouldn't it? Come on to Haps. So I'm just taking these cod fillets out. Now it says skin side down, but I don't think these are skinless. I think. Yeah, these are already skinless, so it doesn't really make a difference. So this is a nice piece of cod fillet. Can you all see that there? Hopefully you can all see that. So we're going to put it onto these trays. So actually grilling the fish, I would have put it onto a grill pan actually rather than putting it in the oven, but so I'm just going to make sure I've got all the fish out. Perfect. Get rid of that. Get a quick wash of the hands. So skin side down and spread one teaspoon, I think that is. Yeah, one teaspoon of the miso mixture onto each fillet to create a thin coating. So let's get a teaspoon. Here are my fish. Can you see that there, everyone? And we're going to get a teaspoon, and we're just going to create a thin coating there on the top. I'm guessing you can just do it like this. This is brand new for me. Skin side down, preferably, if you've got any skin on your cod. I guess you could do this with other fish. You could also do it with chicken. I think you could do it with aubergine as well. No, hake, sorry. You could swap it for salmon, hake, or chicken. So we're doing it with fish. So just make a thin layer like that. Okay, just make sure it's coated. It's quite a sweet sauce. And then it says grill the cod for 8 minutes or until the marinade begins to bubble and then turn golden and the fish is just starting to flake. And then continue with section 2. Hey Alexa, so we've got our cod fillet. We've just created our shiro paste and soy honey sauce, and we're going to grill this fish. I'm going to put it under the grill now for 8 minutes. So in it goes, everybody. In it goes. So I should leave my grill open. Now, if you remember last time I used the grill in the oven, do you remember what happened? Do you remember what happened? We started smoking up in the kitchen because I'd not used the grill for such a long time. I think there was maybe something stuck in the oven that had got fallen in the oven, and it started burning the oven. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen next time. But I did forget then just to push my oven up. Okay, so next step then, Alexis, I should say, I'm sorry about earlier on. I didn't mean. What I was meaning was, it's enough. We won't say any more about it, but it was quite funny. You have to go and watch Alexis's broadcast. There you go. So next step then is we're going to cook the veg. So we want a pan. So I'm going to get a pan. Let me just move this out of the way. I actually don't know what we're doing in the pan for because I'm just going off. Oh, this would be for the green beans. That's what we're doing it for. So we'll use this pan. Hopefully you can see this okay. So we've got our nice pan. We're going to add a little bit of oil. So I've got some different type of oil now. It's extra virgin olive oil. New oil. Hopefully you can see it. So we're going to add a little bit of oil in. Not too much. I think that's one thing I definitely need to cut back on. Heat a lot of oil in a pan. And then we're going to add the asparagus. So if you're using asparagus, use asparagus. If not, we're going to use green beans. So let's open this up. Grab our beans. Now these have not been chopped, so we're going to need to chop these up. So I've got quite a lot here. So I'm just going to balance these up. I've got some other news for you, everybody. I get my vaccine soon. Hooray! My second vaccine. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just going to line these up, chop the ends off. I know Alexis is looking forward to her holiday. Okay, so heat little oil in a pan, add the asparagus. So I'm going to add in my green beans. So let's add these in. I would normally chop these up, but I'm not going to this time. So we're grilling the cod. Can you all see me, guys? Am I still there? I'm sure you would have said something by now if there was an issue, but can you all hear me, everyone? Is the connection going in and out again? Because it's gone from poor to great. Preparing for the Pampered Chef home party now, says Alexis. Awesome. It's true what you were saying earlier, that if Pampered Chef, when it does come to the UK, I agree, you'll be definitely contacting us all saying, Pampered Chef's coming to the UK. It's like, yes. But it's not like it hasn't been here, though, before, because it has, hasn't it? It was here in the late 90s, but it's a shame that they decided not to carry on. I think though at that time though a lot of people were it's all about habits, isn't it? You know what people are buying, and was online shopping and a lot of competition, and you know, I think now because we live in the age of Amazon and you can buy anything online, I don't see why Pamper Chef wouldn't come to the UK. You know, not when you can buy everything online anyway. You can buy from anywhere around the world. I think they will eventually. Now the sort of like trade between the UK and the US is going to happen. Well, hopefully soon. It's going to happen at some point within the next 5 years, definitely. What's called Global Britain. We'll see what happens. So I've just popped my green beans in the pan. That's going to take a while to heat up. Got quite a lot here of beans. Okay, I've moved them to one side. The grill's still on. So what we're going to do now, it says fry for 2 minutes to slightly brown if it was asparagus. Turn the heat down and add a splash of water, or a knob of butter, and we're going to add some yesai seasoning. So yesai seasoning. Okay, so yesai seasoning. It would be for asparagus, but I'm going to be using it for green beans instead. So get rid of that box. I know you can't really see it that well. Do you want me to move the camera, or are you happy with me being there? Because you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to show you. So we've got the green beans on. Yeah, I'm going to use water instead of butter. What do you think? Shall I use water or shall I use butter? I think. What do we think? Water or butter? Whilst I'm here, I'm just going to show you my parsley plant. Look at my parsley plant. Fresh parsley. Water, says Dina. It's growing so well. It's definitely. I love them tips, Alexa, she sent me the other day. It was yesterday. So many great gardening tips of growing plants. Really good. I knew the one about the tea bags, but I didn't know the one about the strawberries. So I will definitely try and do that at some point. Really, really clever. I think it was a herb plant that was in the strawberries. So we're also going to need some. We need some spring onions. So I'm going to get some spring onions. Let's just, or scallions. That's what you call them over there. So I'm just going to chop these. I only need 3 actually. I don't know why I've got so many. Let's try chopping these ones off. I'm just going to chop these up. I'll use this knife. I don't normally use this knife. Nice crunchy spring onions today. Okay, I'm gonna leave them on the board. So there we go. Nice scallions, spring onions. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Doesn't tell me how much water. Just add a little bit of water in there. And we're going to add the yassi seasoning. So let's add the seasoning in. So these seasonings are the similar seasonings that I got from SimplyCook, because it's SimplyCook, like this one that I use, the gunpowder spice mix, and the garlic and rosemary, and Scandinavian. This one's Scandinavian inspired seasoning. That'll be perfect with salmon that I'm going to have to use at some point. Just realised I've got peanut butter in my cupboard and I'm not using it. So we're going to add the seasoning. Might need a little bit more water actually. Get it all in there, mix it all in. I've lost my spoon. You know when you put stuff down and you can't find it, here it is. Add a little bit more water. There we go. Otherwise it will start to burn. I don't want that to burn. It'll help them steam. Oh, Dina, they're amazing. Definitely the spices. You have to if you can see, find something similar to them, then they're definitely worth buying. I'm just checking my grill. It would help if I put my grill on. I forgot to turn the temperature on. I forgot to put the temperature. I told you I would mess up somewhere. So I have the button that turns it on to grill, but then there's a temperature one at the side that I forgot to put on. So never mind. It's working now. So we're going to count 10 minutes from now. Well, plus extra to warm up. I know. Never mind. Let me check on the rice. The rice is boiling, which is perfect. I'm just thinking, yeah, I can smell it now. Starting to heat up a little bit now. But it will help these green beans soften a little bit, so I'm happy with that. It's quite an easy recipe, this. You know, all we're doing is, it says serve the cod over the rice with the green beans or asparagus, and then sprinkle over the spring onions. Now what I might do, I'm going to add some spring onions into my ham. Just a few, just half of each, just to get them nice and crunchy. Why not? So I'll add them in with the green beans. Not too much, but some people like to have, you know, their spring onions cooked. So I don't know if you can see this very well. All it is green beans with the flavouring and the spring onion. So it's just going to take a while now for the fish to cook. So what time are we on now? We're on 18 minutes past the hour. So by about 28, it should be done. And I'll have to turn these off. So turn it down a bit. Check on the rice. Give that a stir. The smell coming out of this kitchen. It needs to simmer a bit longer. Let me know in the chat if you drain your rice. Do you drain the rice water, or do you have the exact proportion of water to the rice? Let me know. It smells really good. In a weird way though, because when I put the fish into the grill, I shut the oven door at the beginning. So I kind of wondered why I wasn't feeling any heat coming from the oven. So in a weird way that helped things. Otherwise the oven might have got too hot. Smells good. So we've added a splash of water, we've added the seasoning, mix well for 2 minutes it says. So because I'm using green beans, not asparagus, it might just take a little longer, but I can turn it off and put the lid over it so it stays nice and warm. So let's do that whilst I'm waiting for the fish to cook. Shall we have a game of I Spy? Do you have exactly the same water? Yeah. It depends on, I do kind of read the measurements, but sometimes I do go off. I mean, it does say, it doesn't tell me how much water for this sort of rice, but so I'll just quickly show you what I've got so far. It's very hot, there we go. So we've got some green beans, the flavourings, and some spring onions. So I'm going to pop this to one side, pop the lid over it so it stays nice and warm. Okay, I'll turn that off, that's fine. It's quite an easy recipe, this. So let's have a game of I Spy for the next 5 minutes. So where should we go to? Let's go to Miami. So we're going to travel to Miami, and we're in Miami. What did I spy in Miami? So pop your suggestions in, pop your answers in the chat box, and yep. What did I spy in Miami? And I'm looking for the 5th correct answer. What did I spy in Miami? pop your answers in. I was looking for my sauce. It's here. It's quite a really easy recipe though. Okay, so Dina says my house. It's not Dina's house, no. Keep guessing. Alexis, what did I spy in Miami? Can you hear me? There's not a lot to this recipe, but so we want the cod to be it's starting to smoke up a bit, but we're wanting for it to be a nice brown layer on the top. So Dina says the tall buildings, not the buildings, no. Keep guessing. What did I spy in Miami? So Alexis says, I can't play right now, I'm working on it a lot. No worries, Alexis, no worries. Dina should guess this though. She should guess this one. So Alexis says palm trees, not palm trees, no. Dina says the ocean, it's not the ocean. Keep guessing. Yeah, it's starting to smoke up in here a bit. Turn the grill down to medium. That's what it was, wasn't it? So I've turned it up to high to warm the oven up. But I'll put it down to medium now. Oh, there's smoke coming from this. I have to open a window. I told you this would happen. Keep guessing. You just check on it. It's alright though, because I don't have a smoke machine, so there'll be no fires, don't worry. Keep guessing though. I think the rice is cooked. Yep. So with this rice, I'm going to turn it off. Put it on here a second. Give it a stir. I can put a lid over it and put it to one side. So it stays nice and. Okay. I can put my rice to one side. Just like that. That's perfect. So I'm just waiting for the fish. Okay, so we've got bikes, not bikes, Dean, no, not the boardwalk. Keep guessing. Not flamingos. No. You were kind of close with your first answer, Dina. You were close with your first answer. Let me try and put some things away. So it said 8 minutes for the fish, and then I need to turn it over, I think. So place the grill on medium-high, put cod fillets on a lined baking tray, spread the mixture, grill the cod for 8 minutes until the marinade begins to bubble and turn golden and the fish is starting to flake. But it doesn't tell me how long to turn it over for. So grill the cod for 8 minutes. Marinade begins to bubble and turn, before it turns golden, so I don't need to turn it over. So you don't need to turn it over until it starts to flake. So I think 10 to 12 minutes would be fine. Flamingos, not flamingos, no. Not the sand. Keep guessing. What did I spy in Miami? Okay, it's not Medina, no. Not Dina. Now, Dina, Alexis is heading to Florida next month. Not next month, next week. So he's off to Disneyland in Orlando. Have you ever been to Disneyland, Dina? I'm sure you must have been there, living in the state. Is there anything you can recommend to Alexis? Places she should go to, or anything at all? Yeah, this Friday. Well, Alexis lives in Georgia, and I know she goes across to IKEA in Jacksonville, don't you? When you cross over, because that's where Bryce is. He's in Florida at the moment. Well, he's not in Florida at the moment. I always get confused. So, but yeah, if there's anything you can recommend. I'm just sorting these out. You know, these are my blades that I use for my Hello. I'm off. Hello. Sound like Mr. Bean then, didn't I? Hello. My name's Mr. Bean. Hello. Don't make me start on that. Disneyland World on Friday. Florida's 7 miles away. Yeah. Bryce is on the central North Georgia, about 5 hours. Oh, he's on the North Georgia. Oh, I thought he was in Florida, but he'll be coming down, won't he, then to help you pack and things, I'm guessing. Oh, is he meeting you there? I'm not quite sure. But you'll have a good time, I'm sure. Bryce is like, yeah, I've got that bit. Let me just check this fish is cooking. It's on me. Well, I can actually smell the fish now, so it is cooking. So it's just the grill. This grill doesn't. I don't use this grill that much because I have my George Foreman grill. I have a grill that I use on the top of the oven here. So I don't always use. I don't use it. I don't use it. And I thought, with it being fish, I don't know. Can you actually grill fish on a grill pan, Alexis? I'm not quite. Instead of putting it under the grill. When it says under the grill, I don't understand. Would that be the same as grilling it on a pan? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, where are we? Bryce will be back. Okay. So we're still in Miami, guys. What did I spy in Miami? What did I spy in Miami? Have you ever been to Orlando, Dina? Do you know, it's funny, I've got friends who've been to Florida from here, from Leeds. Because when I was, many years ago, they went to Florida. There was a few people who went to Florida. Somebody I knew was in Hurricane Katrina. He'd gone to, him and his wife, they went to Florida, and it was that week of Hurricane Katrina. It got stuck because it was it November, October of 2007, was it? And then I had a school friend who went to Florida as well. So been 3 to 4 times. It's not Art Deco, no, not Art Deco. I'll give you a clue. Okay, it's something you can touch. Well, not in that way. When you find out the answer, not in that way. I mean, something you something you can touch. But something visual. Yeah, that doesn't sound right when you know the answer. And don't take it in the wrong way. What am I like today with my comments? I can't keep a straight face today. But I'm just thinking of the last thing that I saw. That's all. Not Havana, no. Little Havana, not a gator. Something you can touch. I don't think you'd want to touch an alligator, Alexis, but keep guessing. Let me check on this fish. So it needs to be bubbling. Bubbling. Let's have a look. Okay, we haven't really got any movement yet. So this grill does take forever. Like when I'm making a cheese toasty, then it just takes forever. All right, you would like to touch a Miami police officer, yeah. Probably get arrested, Lexus, you know. But then again, you know, they've got to touch it up. So keep guessing. What did I spy in Miami? Okay, I'll give you another clue. It's a place where you may feel happy afterwards. A place where you might feel happy afterwards. So, is it a cigar? Not a cigar? No. Probably. Not a bar? No. I'm trying to give you... Dina's thinking. Not a tiki bar? No. Starbucks? Not Starbucks? No. Dina, you should guess this. Think of something within the last 7 days. Something where you might have been in the last 7 days. In Miami. I think it was in Miami. Not chocolate, no. Something you can touch. Oh, in what way, says Dina? A place you would go to relax and feel happy, and but a sort of place that involves a lot of touching. Not Primark, not an airport, no. Think. I don't think Alexis might guess. Well, it's more of a place. You're getting closer, Dina, you're getting closer. Not the mall. Something similar. Something maybe in the mall. There you go, there's a clue. Keep guessing. We might be here all night. What I should have done is why didn't I wrap the cod up in foil? But it's going under the grill, not in the oven. I think we're going to be here all day. Not the food court, no, but, you know, regarding the fish. Keep guessing. Let's check on them. Green beans. Oh, they look good. This dish, oh, it smells nice, that. This dish is supposed to only take 15 minutes. Not ice cream, no. Not the water fountain, no. Do you want another clue? This place, you're going to get it straight away as soon as I give you this clue. This place, okay, I'll try and think of something that you wouldn't. This place involves, you might spend a lot of time in this place. Longer than normal. There you go. So think of places where you would go to that you might spend more time in than most other places. It's kind of, well, no, I think there's one in every city, pretty much. Every city has them. There's a big clue. Come on, Dina, you must get this. Not a swimming pool, no. Keep guessing. Not a zoo. Remember the clues. Not a car. Not an aquarium, no. You spend quite a lot of time in one of them. Longer than most places. A place where it involves a lot of touching. What was the other clue? Place where you feel happy and relaxed. Not a boat. This is really tricky. I thought you might actually guess this, Dina. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, let's give you another clue. Okay, you'll get it straight away though when I tell you this. It involves... Oh, yes. Okay, we have one correct answer. Yeah, well done. You got it, Dina. It's... Well, I thought it was a hair salon, not a nail salon, but it was the nail salon. Because Dina went there with Naomi. That's her daughter. That's what you said last time. Did I? Did I say that last time? Did I? What, the hair salon? It was the nail salon. So well done, Dina. Yeah, that is everywhere. Yeah, I did say it was anywhere. So well done, Dina. Okay, I think we might have to have another round because this is going to take forever. Come on, I think I need a new grill. Not even simmering. I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? Because my grill is the worst grill ever. Even if I put it on high, it might work. Might not even work. Alright, let's do another one really quickly, okay. We're going to head to Disneyland. So we're going to go to Disneyland in Orlando. What did I spy in Disneyland? What did I spy in Disneyland? I think there's about a 5-10 second delay. I don't know what to do with my fish. Be better putting it in the oven than grilling it. What do we think? Okay, so in Disneyland, not Mickey Mouse. Nope. Keep guessing. Not Mickey Mouse. Not Cinderella. Not the parade. Keep guessing. What I normally do is write down my answer on a piece of paper, so you're thinking that I don't change my answer when you're reading it. But I do have an answer. Not the lights, no. You might get this quite easily, really. Not Donald Duck. Keep guessing. I've had to turn my grill up to high, you know, because it's not even starting to simmer yet. The sauce, or I'll go brown. It's been on for about 20 minutes. What did I say? 28 minutes past. We're already in 20 minutes, aren't we? Yeah. It's not Goofy, no. Keep guessing, everyone. Keep guessing. It's on the top shelf as well. Okay, we're getting warmer now. We're getting warmer. Not rides, but we are getting warm. And then for this, I'm looking for the third correct answer. So it's not rides, but you're getting close. Let's say ISIS. ISIS? Esses. I'm not sure what that is, Dina, but it's not right. Keep guessing. This could be the longest broadcast ever. Is it? We might get timed out. Not Souvenir, no. So what did I spy in Disneyland? Okay, it's not the castle, no. Keep guessing. It is cooking, but it's taking a long time. Saying that, some of the sauce on the tray is actually cooked, but on the tray. But I'm not sure about the fish. You got timed out on... Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you sent me that. I'm not sure. Was that the first broadcast you did? Or I didn't see... I only came in when I saw the second one. Well, not the second one, the one that you were on when I saw you when I came live. Not games, no, not trolley. I'll give you a clue. This place might make you feel sick. You might feel a bit queasy on one of these. That's all I'm going to say. That is your clue. Who's going to get it? Looking for the third correct answer. Oh, the last one. Really? Is that what I was in the broadcast though. I can't remember who. Did I come out? I might have come out early, but I can't. That's really weird. Okay, we've got one correct answer. I'm looking for the third correct answer for 50 points. You can't even see me. I am here. Hello. I'm just reading the comments at the side. It's getting quite warm in this kitchen now. Whoop. It's starting to smoke up again. So, third correct answer, yeah. Well done, Alexis. 50 points. It is the roller coaster. Very good. Very, very good. Right, so my rice is done. Let's start to serve up, because I think the fish might be done now. It said 8 minutes, but... Oh yeah, it's working now, yeah. That's what we wanted. There we go. Can you see the fish? See how it's starting to brown on the top? So we don't need to turn this over. I will just leave it in. It is working. I should have turned it up to full. That's what it was. So I'm just gonna leave it for 2 minutes as we do the rice, and it'll be nice and crispy on the top. We're gonna put some sauce on there as well. So let's just move this out of the way. We're gonna start to serve up. So it's a really simple dish. Hopefully the fish is all right. So we're going to take our rice. So it says serve the cod over rice with the beans. So let's get the rice. We're going to pop some rice on the plate, just like that. Let's just do another one. So remember, if you're doing this recipe, you can do it with microwavable brown rice. Brown rice would be better for you, okay? So what we're going to do then is we're going to add on this mixture that we just made. Let me check it's still warm. Oh wow, that tastes amazing. It's still warm, so I can let me grab some. Put that on the top. So remember, this has got the that seasoning on the top. Let's turn off the oven. I think that's done. There we go. I'm just going to pop this on. So if you're using asparagus, use asparagus. If not, use green beans with some nice seasonings. I'm just putting the rest on my other plate, and then we're going to put this cod on, and then we're going to drizzle it with the sauce. Okay, can you all hear me still? And then some spring onions. So let's grab this fish. It's been in long enough. Oh yes, look at that. Look at that, everyone. You'll see in a minute. It is very flaky, so it is perfect. So we're going to pop that fish on the top like that. Oh yeah, this is perfect. And then the last thing we're going to do, so hopefully you can all see that there. There's the fish. We've got the seasoned green beans and the rice. And now we're going to, if you've got sesame seeds, you can use sesame seeds. I'm going to pop some of this miso sauce on to the dish. So 2 teaspoons just on top of that fish. Just do the other one. So this is a SimplyCook recipe. If you're in the UK, want to give this a try. Some of this sauce is really nice with that rice because it's quite a bland rice that I'm using. So don't waste. Remember, it's a honey and soy sauce, and then we're going to finish this off with those spring onions. So a few spring onions around the plate, just like that. Some of them were fried, remember, and this would give it a really nice kick. So there we go. That is my dish. It's miso cod. It's a Japanese-inspired miso, soy, and honey glazed cod, grilled with caramelized and then served over steamed rice, alongside savoury sautéed green beans. It's a sophisticated light meal that is big on flavour. So there we go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We've had a bit of fun this afternoon or this morning or evening, wherever you're watching from. If you want to give it a try, go and get a discount for the box. Free, well, not a discount, it's free. You can get free flavour pots. So you can go and buy the fish. So it's a different way to make fish. Try it with salmon if you wish. Try it with hake or chicken, whichever you want to do. So thanks for joining, and I shall see you tomorrow. I'm not decided what I'm doing yet, so I'm off to go and enjoy this. I'll take a picture, post it on Instagram. Remember to hit the subscribe button and share. You can send awards if you really like the broadcast, or sponsor, which is amazing. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for your patience today, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.